America, I hope that one day we can have like a daily put it on something. You know what I'm saying? Just 30 minutes, so y'all can catch us hot when we be having these discussions in our
It's gonna
group
happen.
text.
It's gonna
You know
happen.
what I'm saying? So
It's
we
gonna happen.
uh
They
but
need
you
to
know,
have like a live look in to our brother chat. That's what it is. They need to have a live look in
hey, that
where they can
might be
just see.
some. We got a members section coming, America. So
See,
it
see.
might be a perk we can offer. Maybe we put screenshots of the group text in there. But what a silver lining in having a weekly show is it gives time for stuff to build up. Okay,
Yeah.
so throughout this past week, with the Warriors and Grizzlies battling like they are, and what's been an entertaining series so far. Well, I know we just had a blowout tonight as we tape. But just with these teams and players involved, it's still been entertaining ball. Uh, my brothers, Ray Caesar Leo, JoJo, they have made it known. I don't think T went there, but JoJo and Ray Caesar have let it be known they are Team Ja. They're rocking with Ja. I don't know where they're going where Caesar's going right now in this. I'm just saying they have let it be known that they are fans of this young blood. Like
Yeah,
he's
you
one of
can't.
those
Yeah,
new bloods in the game
yeah,
that they feel like, okay, that I can rock with him. Okay.
yeah. Don't talk. Do not, America. Do not talk bad about Ja around me. It's gonna be a problem. It really
Okay.
is.
So that
It's
they
gonna be
let
a
that
problem. Yeah.
they let that be known. So
Oh,
so
Lord.
so you know me, America. I had to because these boys did me wrong at the beginning of the season. Now they came from out. I had to go Philly shell. I was catching it left and right.
Yeah.
So because at the beginning of the season they were defending Steph.
Yeah.
So when my brother said they love Ja, and I see Ja and Steph going at it, and I saw y'all on social media, America. Social media been saying some stuff like after that big game from Ja, that what was that 40,
47,
47
47,
piece.
Mm-hmm.
47,
Mm-hmm.
Social
47.
media
All
said
flats.
some
All
stuff.
flats. All flats.
Social media said some stuff. Mainstream media said some stuff. They said Ja might got Steph today. Already, right now, as the old folks say.
Now, when you say already, you mean already like this year already in
This
general.
year. They
Okay.
saying,
Okay.
I hope they weren't talking about historically. If they were talking about historically, then we in a bad spot in sport. And I really do. You know what? I think we're in a bad spot in sports today
We
anyway.
are. We are
But
indeed.
but
Indeed.
but I hope they're not talking about historically. At least that's not what we're gonna do here on Put It On Something Today.
I like it.
Okay,
I like
we're
it.
gonna address today who you got.
Yes,
So
sir.
if you're looking at this series, who are you saying is the best player? Who's the better of these 2 point guards? This pure shooter, this freak athlete. And I'm putting my brothers on the spot right now. Now, America, before I get to them, we do know that Ja did suffer some kind of injury. We don't, as we tape right now, we don't know the status of that injury. Okay. So we ain't like going forward. We just talking about like so far for what we've seen throughout this year and the first 3 games. Who you got? Who's better this year? Who's better today? Ja or Steph? Caesar, I'll start with you.
T, I got numbers, and I'm saying T just because I'm going first. I got numbers to provide to America just to give people an idea of how close it is when it comes to numbers. Numbers is one thing. Watching a ball game is another thing. But I do want to provide numbers to America. So just give me a minute to kind of
Do that.
work through
No,
that,
do that. Do that.
if you don't mind.
No, do that.
I want to do regular season versus playoffs, right? Because anybody who knows NBA basketball, it's a different vibe in the playoffs. You can have guys go off every night in the regular season, but in the playoffs, it's different. All right.
Mhm.
Regular season, we're gonna do points, assists, rebounds, and steals, and I'm gonna hit you with another stat. The points, Steph 25, Ja 27. This is regular season. Assists, they're right at 6.3, 6.7, respectively. Ja leads that. Rebounds, 5.2 for Steph, 5.7 for Ja. Steals, 1.3, 1.2 Steph's way. All right. In the playoffs, Steph is 27-3. This was before this game, before game 3. right? So this is entering game 3. 27.3, 26.3. Steph leads that. Ja has been an amazing facilitator in the playoffs. 10 assists to 5.6 to Steph. Rebounds 8.6 for Ja, 4.1. Steals 1.9 for Ja, 1.3, and steals for Stephen Curry. Here's a stat that I've been kind of looking up recently to kind of help me understand what the NBA values in terms of stats. They call it the pie, the all-around contribution to the game. The player's ultimate impact is basically like a clever way of looking at it. It's an all-around contribution to the game. When you're on the floor, what do you contribute? How does your value add to your team? The NBA, this is not Ray, this is not like a third-party site. The NBA says that Ja Morant has a pie of 17.4 versus Steph's 15.4, and both of their usage ratings, are about the same, 31.7 versus 30.5. So like they're right there when it comes to usage rating. I say all that to say this, man. It really is the perfect segment because these two guys, when it comes to numbers, are so evenly matched because of what they bring to the table in terms of like the expectation of how the game plan is built around them. Both teams, I would say Ja offense is definitely built around him. For Steph, everything spawns off of what he is doing in that offense. This is no shot at Stephen Curry, but when you watch Ja Morant play, yes, when he was out, his team won games in the regular season. But in these playoffs, if you take Ja Morant out of the game, man, I'm just telling you, I don't know what the Grizz are going to do. They may be fine, but I really doubt it. If you take Stephen Curry out of the game today, I'm not saying that the Warriors are going to go and win every game, but they got some guys that can figure it out. Now, that is a blessing because they've been in the postseason for a long time now. They've had sustained success, so they know how to get themselves in and out of trouble, consistently. They may get themselves in trouble, but they know how to get themselves out of trouble as well. For such a young team to go to such a young guy and say, we need you to bail us out, and every time he comes through, even when they lost game 1, they lost it on a Ja Morant layup attempt. They got blown out in game 3, no doubt. I called that. But when you watch this dude play, everything runs through him. The energy runs through him. The direction of the team runs through him. When they are down, they look to him. When they're up, they're looking to him to keep destroying. And watch the other team. Don't just watch don't watch the star player and his team. Watch how the other team responds to the star player. There is fear in the eyes of anybody who has to guard Ja Morant. So don't take my word for it. I'm going to say Ja Morant today, but don't take my word for it. Look at the other team. Watch Steve Kerr when he calls timeouts, when he's like, what the hell am I going to draw up? Listen to the pregame shows when they say who's going to guard Ja Morant, and they say everybody, because everybody's got to take turns, whether they like it or not. Dude, nobody does that. Today, let's stick to today. Let's stick to today because the long term is a different conversation. But stick to today. Today, Ja Morant is the better player. Floor is yours, gentlemen.
Robert Anderson, I apologize for the comments made by my brother Ray Caesar. You have his number. You can direct
he
those
does.
comments.
He does, and I'm available. And not just to him. Of course, I'm available to him. He's the young brother. But to America, I'm available too. So by all means, bring.
Let's see. T was doing a lot of smiling and nodding while you were talking. He was doing a lot of amen over there. It was looking like it.
Was he in the pulpit agreeing, or was he in the pulpit saying, "You must be crazy. You must be crazy"?
We shall see.
We're not gonna do this tonight, okay? This is what we're not gonna do tonight. We're not gonna do this.
Yeah.
This is what we're not gonna do.
Come on.
We know that Ja Morant is asked to do a lot.
Yes.
Okay. We know historically Steph Curry has had tremendous benefits from a front office that has got it right in terms of evaluating talent, drafting talent, etc. Bringing guys in that fit what they do. He has been probably one of the greatest benefactors of having all of that at his disposal. Okay. People probably today are going, how do you miss on Jordan Poole? How'd you miss? How did people in the early round miss on that guy?
There you go, man. It's balling.
Golden State got it right. Steph's a benefactor of that. Y'all can say what you want.
Would you say Steph has groomed him like Mike groomed Scotty?
I believe he's had a hand in him. Yes, I believe he's had a hand in it.
Yeah, there's some value.
I don't think Steph is selfish.
No,
I don't think Steph is Ryan Tannehill to go Malik Willis.
Right.
Just got to figure it on out.
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't saying that. So Steph's gonna do I think Steph just gonna do the right thing because that's just kind of human being he is. I think he's gonna work with the guy. I think he saw the potential. I think he knew, and all those guys in Golden State believe in Jordan Poole. As much as I want to say Ja, I'm not. I'm gonna say Steph, and here's why. Ja's really not shooting at a great clip in this postseason. He's not shooting at a great clip. Now, my brother gave you all the numbers from points, rebounds, assists. A lot of it, Ja led, whatever. But he's not shooting at a great clip. And that was my problem with him last year, was the shooting side of it, making shots. Can he get to the rim and get his own bucket? Yes, he can. Can he go by anybody on the floor for Golden State? Yes, he can. But I'm not going to do it because I simply believe that Steph Curry just really makes game plans challenging in this way because you have to consider him. Now, also you got Klay. Also you got Jordan Poole, who, if you want to say Steph had a hand in that, by all means, go for it because they believe in Jordan Poole. They believe that young man can go take the game over. Go do what you do. You got the young legs. Steph don't. Steph can't just go out there and yah like that no more. It ain't going down like that. He can't dribble around and do what he do like that no more. He know, I'm going to get mine based upon the offense that we got. As much as I want to be with Ja, I can't. Steph is still the better guy today. And it's just going to take Ja having to beat Steph outright for me to change my mind. And again, people are going to say, well, the talent on both teams is different. That's true. You got a guy in Bane who I think is a great find. I think Desmond Bane can play for a lot of teams in the NBA because he's a thick guard. Pause.
Oh, yes.
Heavy body.
Hey, you beat me to it. See, where you go,
Oh.
where you head to your button.
That's why I led for that. That's why I led with that. To give the pause.
Don't worry about it.
To give the people the pause. So, but strong guy, big body, good shooter, all that. He was a great scorer in college. How do you miss on that guy? So maybe Memphis is figuring some things out in terms of their front office that's similar to what Golden State is doing. But Steph is still a great shooter, even though strangely, if you look at the numbers, Steph is not really shooting great from the free throw line. I believe they got him at less than 80%. I'm like, where in the world what's going on with that?
Yeah. That last series, he was down in the 70s, I think.
That's crazy. But again, I'm not gonna do it as much as I want to do it. I ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna stay with Steph today. Ja's just gonna have to outright snatch the sucker out of Steph's mouth before I say anything otherwise. And that's just simply because Steph is a walking 30, been a walking 30, and he's a pure shooter we know. And I think in terms of when can Ja Morant, say if a defense is set up to where it keeps Ja from the rim, can Ja outshoot or shoot enough to beat Golden State? I don't think he can. I don't think he can do it. So I'm gonna stay where I'm at. I'm gonna stay with Steph until they're proven otherwise.
Break the tie then.
We already know where it's going.
You are
Yeah,
known to
yeah.
tear down statues. That's why he's saying
Statues
that.
are always torn.
See, they always accusing me of tearing down the
No,
statues. I think
statues.
that's one of the greatest. Put it on some analogies, and I think some folks be missing that. Which one of y'all started that?
Well, put it on a
Probably
t-shirt then, because at the end of the day,
Probably
what you do to statues, if statues were not inanimate objects and they had a soul, they be shivering every time you do a segment.
That's Mr. TNT
I
right
don't
there.
like this.
The
at all.
LeBron James statue, the Steph Curry statue,
Truth teller.
There's one more out there.
but you also are a statue builder. Preview on that coming soon with Luka Doncic. You are a statue builder as well. But you know what? I digress. Go ahead and break this tie.
Oh, pressure.
Because Ray made a very compelling argument.
Pressure.
Did I sway you?
It was very compelling. Like
Okay.
this is a tough one, y'all. This why this is so
It
tough.
is. Oh, seriously.
Because all right, before these playoffs, big time media had me thinking Ja was better defensively than what he is. First of all, because look, again, I'm the one with the hashtag watch the games. But again, I'm on the beat. So I'm covering the Jackson State basketball beat.
Yeah.
Dedicated. Got to watch, taking notes. Then also, NBA regular season, we don't know when these boys going to be at work.
Truth.
And that turns me off.
Yeah.
I turn on the game. I'm trying to watch the game. I got these boys over here with the big chains on and stuff like that. I've seen Anthony Davis's number 3 chain more than I've seen it number 3 on his jersey, but I digress.
See, this man just took a shot at Anthony Davis,
Yeah,
tearing
come
down statues. This
Yeah,
man
it
ain't
is.
even in the
My
segment.
bad, man.
Here we go.
I need it. Real one. I need a Laker
Yeah.
fan that's a real one to help me with my mental health with them boys. Please, this is mental health awareness month, by the way. I need that. Okay, but so judging these boys off this regular season been tough. Okay, so the last few years since we had put it on some, I tried to really lock in playoff time. And so now I'm locking in playoff time. I see, and I should have known it was a lie because that information came from Stephen A. Smith. That he was talking about Ja Morant is wildly better defender than either Luka or was it Trey?
Yeah.
It was one of the young boys. Look, Ja's out here getting hunted too.
That don't take a whole lot, by the way.
Yeah.
They out here, Ja getting hunted defensively, Steph getting hunted defensively.
Correct.
Okay,
Yep.
so I got a boom. I take that out. So then I was finna just go to the shooting and go to the leadership because, like I said, I really think Steph has done a lot for Jordan Poole.
For sure.
But Caesar hit me with them assists. Because I told y'all before, Draymond be playing the point. That boy Ja, even in that previous series, Ja number to T's point. And see, he was trying to bring back. His shooting percentage was garbage in that Timberwolves series.
Yeah.
But I think he went and got you 10 down.
Yes, it did.
Okay, I think Bane led that series in scoring. Yeah, Bane led that series in scoring with 23.5 a night. Ja was number 2 with 21.5, but Ja gave me 10.5 assists. I'll take that. I can take that. Woo! Y'all boys can put it. I'm gonna go with Steph.
But you know
I'm gonna go
why
with
Ja
Steph.
had you.
I'm gonna go with Steph, and this is why I guess it's OG status for Steph. Ja gotta really do, like T said, he gotta snatch. I ain't gonna say he snatched the suck out of his mouth because Ray had to reach for the button. I ain't gonna say that, but
Yeah.
I will say the T point. I think Steph the champ in this matchup at least.
Right.
You gotta knock him out. It can't go to the cards. Can't go to the cards. When without athleticism, Ja could easily go ahead and knock him out. Because all the athleticism, he shouldn't be getting targeted like he is defensively like that.
Yeah.
It ain't just like guys like a big trying to take advantage of him being skinny. It's like they really just think he can't guard. You know what I'm saying? Like
Hmm?
you uber athlete. That dude uber athletic. He like prime D Rose and prime Westbrook athletic.
Mm-hmm.
I was just seeing some of the layups that boy was doing tonight. That's he switched that thing from the left to the right
Yeah, it's
hand.
insane. It's
I'm like,
insane.
man, this stuff is stupid, bro.
It's insane.
But also
It's
we see that knee, that
yeah.
jumper's knee. So that's another reason is because Steph game, he tweak a knee or anything like that, he's still gonna be able to stroke that thing from 30. He's still gonna be able to stroke that thing from 30. What do y'all say that big media so quick to go ahead and give it to? Cause you know, sometimes you would think they'll be hesitant. I give you a perfect example. When the whole Giannis and LeBron thing. Y'all remember
Yeah.
a couple years ago, Giannis in a game versus LeBron. Remember he did the whole
Mm-hmm.
crown thing?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think big media was quick. Big media still don't want to call Giannis the best player in the world. So it's like they kind of hesitant there to say it's anybody definitively, is that guy other than, Braun, and they really want to give it to KD, but then KD flamed out.
True.
Do y'all, as beloved as Steph is it shocking to you that so many of them are ready to hand that baton to Ja, or is it business? Because some stat just came out that said this boy is far and away generating the most buzz on social media.
I can see that part. As much as and listen, America, don't come at me about Ja, because if you come at me about Ja, it's gonna be a problem. But I do want to take the time to give Steph Curry his flowers. Y'all have heard me on this show. I love Steph Curry. I've had Steph Curry in my top 5. When it was CP3 versus Steph Curry, like I don't go against Steph Curry often. I really don't, because I do think the fact that he is I think Chuck Barkley called him like the most unselfish superstar. I don't know if he's that, but he is like, the dude is just a consummate professional. Like he shows up, he scores 30. He's a good teammate. You don't really see him rip anybody on his team ever. He's never complaining. Like he is the dude you want to play with. Like he's a good man and like an excellent all-time great. So I'm not saying that I have an issue with anybody saying that Steph Curry is better than Ja. I'm okay with that. Steph Curry's earned the right, like y'all have said, where Ja has to snatch it from him. I think what it is that Ja has shown up in a way where when the playoffs hit, and yeah, he struggled a little bit in the beginning on the point side, on the scoring side. But I think people saw he was able to take the next step and figure out how to win games anyway. And now what you're seeing with the stat line of him having the 45 plus, only Kobe and LeBron have done that.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Those are numbers that get people to understand, like to me, when you see guys take that next step, that's why I have been so easy to switch up when it comes to Luka. Now we'll talk about Luka on another segment, but when you see guys literally take the next step of I can give you 30 or 40 in a regular season night versus now when the lights are the brightest, I'm still going to do it even if I am outmatched. In the grand scheme of things, the Grizzlies are outmatched, but in Ja's mind, they're not outmatched. So when you see somebody like that strikes fear, we're talking about the Golden State Warriors. We're not talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves anymore. The Golden State Warriors don't have an answer for Ja Morant. They've won multiple championships. Their answer was to shoot 50% from three-point range and get a win that way. Hopefully it works. Hopefully Ja comes back. All of those things, give us a great series, but that's their answer. There is no solution in stopping this guy. So that's what I say. For me, it's like, what's the answer for Ja Morant now?
So you going with the BG? You going with the BG? I feel you. I feel you.
That's all. But man,
new blood.
Yeah, but for me, I have no issue with nobody coming at me about Stephen Curry, because Stephen Curry is that dude now. He is that guy. Stephen Curry can walk into any playoff game, and walk out of there with 40, and it'll look easy.
Now, is that true? Something that I saw, because I don't want to get sacked or cracked like we talked about, Caesar.
Yeah.
That Steph hasn't had a game like Ja had, the 47 points.
He may not have, but again, we have to go back to like T was saying, his team's makeup. That's not really his charge. We got to remember, man.
He led the league in scoring a couple times now. Yeah, he go get a bucket.
He can go get it.
That's what I mean, that's what he do though. That's what they.
He's not incapable of doing this, and I know Steph Curry haters will say, well, I guess they clearly need him to do it because he's not won every championship series he's played in. Well, yeah, that's rarefied air for people who go and in finals. That's Jordan status. You get what I'm saying? So Steph Curry when this man's career is over, Steph Curry is going to be one of the greatest guards to ever play the game. And there's not many people who can say that. What I'm telling America is Ja Morant needs to stay alive, because if he stays alive, he's on that same trajectory.
Better keep some good knees then, because otherwise, I've seen this movie before. We've seen it with D-Row. We've seen it. Y'all just castigated Russell Westbrook this year. Y'all just
America did. America did, not I.
Well, y'all didn't help me out. Y'all wasn't giving me no well wishes when I had to deal with.
He didn't help you. He didn't help you.
See, look at this man.
He didn't help you. So why?
You see how your family do your America? You don't try to make it no better.
No.
Don't make it no better.
What I'm saying is,
why help him when he didn't help you?
He didn't help you. He didn't help you.
And,
what I'm gonna sit here and watch you suffer, knowing that this man didn't help you?
Yeah.
Why would I do that?
That's tough now. Somebody on the World Wide Web of social media said that Ja Morant is a better shooter than Russell Westbrook already. Now y'all got America. Don't do Russ like that. Y'all stop now. Russell Westbrook.
Okay, I'm gonna one up you. Some fool said Ja Morant is Russell Westbrook with common sense. These folks this man is an all 75 player, bro.
What are we doing?
First Hall of Famer,
MVP. All-time leading triple doubles, and y'all acting like this man is a has-been.
Just disrespect.
America, y'all stop with Russell. Seriously, America, stop it.
He put on the wrong colors.
They hella disrespect.
Go back to Russell Westbrook, and what I really want y'all to do is just go to the year after KD left, or the last year of KD, and watch this man go and get 50-point triple doubles. Stop it, America. Stop it.
Well, America, y'all chime in. This one ought to be interesting. Yeah, it should. Chime in, tell us who y'all got today, not historically, today. Ja Morant or Steph Curry. And tell us who you got between they pops, too, in the pop battle, okay, from the stands. You got Ushers. You got Ushers looking like, or do you got OG Curry, Dale Curry? Which one you got, okay? Put it on something. My kids wanted me to tell y'all to make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me across all social media platforms, like the videos, and share them. Did I forget anything?
And turn on the post notifications.
Y'all heard them. And also, visit Statement Tees, LLC.com, and shop with us. That's Statement Tees. Every t-shirt you wear
makes a statement.